Good morning. Good morning. How are we all feeling today?
Good.
How are we all feeling before we dive in?
I'm outstanding.
Okay.
Some people that picked Florida had us a little delayed.
People that picked Florida?
Arizona people here were on time for a rare moment.
Arizonians and Ohioans.
Arizonians.
All right, well, we're just going to dive in because we need to waste no
Cheers.
time.
Oh, can I get a drink,
welcome back to
please?
Road Trippin, presented by Fanatics Sportsbook. Go download Fanatics Sportsbook app right now and use code Road Trippin to keep up with all the cool stuff Road Trippin and Fanatics have cooking up together. As we get the show on the road, there are a couple of things that we need to address. First and foremost, Allie Clifton, Richard Jefferson, Channing Frye. Here in the Road Trippin studios, Kendrick Perkins, our resident Houstonian. Look at me just making sense of all my words.
Yeah, where's that come from?
It only took you guys an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I was
You get that from a pawn shop?
I was moving on Friday, and I found that at my house.
Look at that.
What?
So I was like, let's bring the two
I was like,
stooges.
holy shit.
Dude, we gotta
In
fix
cement.
my tape.
No,
No,
you're- table.
Look how pale they have me, bro.
I bet you they have so many of those still in stock.
yeah, for sure they do.
Those things have been sent to some village.
Yeah.
Our
Oh, yeah.
Cash
Oh, my
Twinsies
God.
bobbleheads that went out in 2020, which I believe happened after COVID. So I don't know if anyone really got them.
No, they didn't.
Oh, that was such a bummer.
What?
It's okay.
They
What?
came out after COVID hit.
Yeah.
Literally at the end of March. That really is a shame.
Yeah.
For those of you that are in the chat, you're very active, and one of you I need to address directly in a moment. I love you. But, of course,
you don't.
as you
You
guys
don't
know,
love that
every
person.
Tuesday, Friday, we are going to be rolling with Tuesday, Thursdays for the foreseeable future. We'll update you when that changes because playoffs have us on a completely different path. So just stay tuned with us. Hit that like and subscribe button as well as the notification bell. It just lets you know when we are live and when we are active. But again, drop the emojis, the fries, the frogs, the eggs, the eagles, the plugs, whatever you need in the chat, and let's have a little bit of fun. Before we dive in, we should probably touch on the NCAA tournament. I just want to give a little short story. This morning I went to the dry bar. I don't like washing my own hair, so I went to the dry bar to have it washed. I was sitting there at 7 a.m. and focused very in my own way, and in my peripheral, I see a woman come in, and I'm like, there's no way she was wearing Arizona Wildcat pajamas. Not out in public.
Yeah,
No, that's not real. If it was Ohio State, okay, cool. But like, did she? And I turned my head as the man was drying and pulling my hair because of it. And he said, you okay? I go, is she really wearing Arizona Bear Down Wildcat pajamas in public?
I just want people
At 7 a.m.?
People, there's two things
She
that I
was.
need people to understand. Like, Knick fans, that like they are rabid. They've been dormant because their team struggled for a long time. But once they got back to the top, they're tearing down streets in New York City. Right? That fan base is always bubbling, just waiting for an excuse to go nuts. Right? But it's there. Even when their team was struggling for, and not going to the playoffs, there was like, that's why they get so much attention. That New York fan base is different, right? Arizona is one of those fan bases that people don't understand how they are waiting to just go rabid. Like, that's all they want to do. Arizona fans are nuts. It is the pride of the Southwest. Like, you could be Southern California, Arizona, Tech. It is like the fan base of Arizona basketball is so strong. We just ain't done shit in 20 plus years. But everywhere you see, once you see it, it's bear down. What's this bear down? Why do I hear it? Why does it seem like everyone went to Arizona? Like, because now that you can see it, like
now it's chasing me to the hair salon. I'm
Yeah,
just like, what is happening?
The
It
bear
feels like
down-
the walls are closing in
that
really
bear
fast.
down brigade, that Zona Zoo, that shit is real.
Perk said it this morning on the chat when I said, I think there's someone in the hair salon with Arizona pajamas on. He said that game on Thursday is about to be lit.
Yeah.
Are you guys
Yeah.
nervous?
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10?
Heck yeah, I'm not nervous because I can't do anything, right?
Yeah, I'll be enjoying it. I'll be watching.
Perk, what do you think?
I mean, it's gonna be a brawl for it all, right? You talking about the SEC Player of the Year, and we're talking about the Big 12 Player of the Year. You got elite freshman play, obviously on both sides. My biggest thing is what is going to be the game plan for Darius A. Cup Jr.
I don't
And
know
we
if there
know-
is. I don't know if there is one.
No, but I will say this: I watched every single one of Arizona games this year, right? Because I got family ties, and I ain't talking about with Richard and Channing. I'm talking about I got real family ties over there on that bench. So my support has been through the roof, Arizona, when it comes to like making adjustments, and they really live by making others beat them. And I don't know why I always forget y'all head coach name. My apologies.
Tommy Lloyd.
Tommy Lloyd. Tommy Lloyd actually coached Darius Acuff Jr. in USA basketball. So it's gonna be interesting to see the game plan to stop him and how Arizona is. I think Arizona is gonna win, but I think it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be real tight. But it's gonna be it might be the most viewed game of the tournament.
Yes, because you have the best team versus arguably the most dominant player currently in the tournament.
Yeah.
That's the mix. But like I just got to give shout out to my Arizona boys one more time. Proud of them. Great tournament. There's some ups, some downs. They're up big. They handled the comeback like some people couldn't. Yeah, they did a good job. So
Channing can't say anything.
So
Yeah,
you know,
can't say anything.
We're gonna have a little story time with Channing later in the show. Channing's morning was very interesting, and you guys will want to hear this. But first, let's dive into the NBA on hand. And we begin with Luka, who did not have to serve a one-game suspension last night after getting his 16th tech of the season rescinded. That came on Saturday versus the Magic. We'll dive into that in just a moment. But Luka had 32, 7, and 6. The Lakers lost 113-110. They had 8 turnovers in the fourth. And Jalen Duren got that last stop on Luka as they were in Detroit to seal the win. The win streak for the Lakers ends at 9. Jenkins, who Perk, you shouted out last week, he had a career high. 30 points, big bucket, of course, down the stretch. And then the free throws were big for him. Do you guys like what you're seeing from Detroit with their leader missing? Do you think they can hold it down? We're speaking of Cade Cunningham until he comes back. Sean Michael in the chat, the only thing I will address with this is that I do host the Lakers pregame show, and there was no intention of saying that the Detroit Pistons do not have offense. Our segment was specifically focusing on when you lose a caliber player like that of Cade Cunningham, who is a scorer, who is a playmaker, his ability to lead things, specifically on that end of the floor, you typically would think that you have to find other ways to make up for the absence of a player like that. And we chose to highlight in that moment how great Detroit has been still defensively, with him, without him, nonetheless buckling down. That was the focus, that was the intent, and that's all I have. If you took it, this is not even that. If you
it is.
It is.
Belt to ass.
I just know that we had a very positive.
Yeah, per my last
Sean,
email.
I'm only talking to you. Do not listen to these people. They're instigating.
She's talked to us like this before.
That was the intent of the conversation, and it was a
know her
positive
intention.
one for Detroit
telling the
sitting
truth.
on the Lakers' desk.
She's telling the truth.
That was
Listen,
the point of the
man.
conversation. And look, at the end of the day, what won the game?
Listen, man, if you shoot
Detroit.
for the queen, you best not miss. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, that's just my intent. You did say, though, in the comments that you were only going to like if I apologized and addressed. I addressed it because then you said, how dare you ask for likes when you're 10 minutes late? It was only 10:06, whatever the hell it is. So, buddy, let's
I
become
told y'all
friends.
she was pissed.
Let's become friends.
told
I'm
y'all.
not pissed.
Whoa.
Hey.
Hey.
This is just me.
Wait.
This is me just addressing what we talked about on the show last night. So, do you guys like what you're seeing from Detroit without their leader and what they've been doing? Obviously, Channing, we'll start with you.
I think this is a great opportunity because it's not like halfway through the season. It's just they're obviously making the playoffs. They obviously want to get Cade back, but it's like 10 games, 12 games, 15 games. So everyone is like, the focus is, hey, we don't know when he's coming back. So we have to lock in, and like everyone has to step up. If you were then, if this had happened in December, now you're going to have some real issues, right? Now that this is happening after All-Star break and it's just a sprint, I think it allows those bench guys and other guys to step up and not feel like they have to do it for a whole season. So, and it's also, JB's probably like, hey man, we're missing an MVP caliber player. It's going to take about 5 of y'all to do all that. But who we are as an identity is we got to get grittier. We got to be more physical. We have to tap into that side of who we are more than the offensive side. We can score enough points to win a game. We got to get stops. We got to make it grimy.
Which is crazy because they've just really been that way anyways. Like, that is their identity. So to think and know that you could go to another level, that's impressive.
I stand by this. You can't be a championship team or what we would say a conference finalist team without having a very, very good team. Right? It's just ridiculous. When Michael Jordan retired, the Bulls still went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like Michael Jordan, the greatest of where they're talking about Michael Jordan, like they still went to the Eastern Conference Finals when he was retired. That shows he had a great team around him. Like Cade Cunningham, while he might not have this point of attack score or it might not be built that way, that is a great team around him. And he carries an offensive load and they play through him because he's that dude. But there's a lot of quality around him. But to your point, how do they have to do it? In their first game without him at Washington, Asar Thompson had 3 assists. Tobias Harris had 5 assists. Duncan Robinson had 2 assists. Jenkins had 5 assists. Paul Reed had 3 assists. Karis LeVert had 6 assists. Marcus Sasser had 5 assists. And Herder had 2 assists. Now, I know it's the Wizards, but ultimately, they've got to do it together. They've got to share the ball. They got to play for each other. Nobody is elite out there. Cade was the elite one, and they built around him. So that's all it is. It's like playing the same defense, played that style of basketball, but they are a good team.
Yeah.
Right? But it's just, and they only have to do it for a short sample size.
Yeah.
That also helps.
Yeah. Perk.
I think it's a blessing in disguise for the Pistons, and I think it's going to help them throughout the playoffs when Cade returns, because not only are they missing Cade right now, but they're missing their best rim protector in Isaiah Stewart, right? He's been sidelined with a calf injury. And shout out to Paul Reed, because he comes in every single night, whether it's 15 minutes or 25 minutes, he's going to give you some type of production, great production. And let me say this, the kid Jenkins, he's one of the best stories of this season. He's one of the best stories of this season, because when they, obviously lost Malik Beasley, Dennis Schroeder, those guys were so impactful last year off the bench. I kept wondering who was going to be those guys to fill that void. Obviously, Duncan Robinson is going to provide that shooting, but Jenkins, we have to remember, he was on a damn 2-way contract for majority of this season. Talking about rolling the dice on yourself and go and get your bag in the middle of the, like Detroit had to make a decision in the middle of the season and sign this man. And he had 18 field goal attempts. He led them in shot attempts last night. Like, we kept asking, who's going to be that second option? You continue to let others gain that confidence, and you get healthy going into the postseason, you add back Cade, you add Isaiah Stewart, now all of a sudden, they right back in the thick of things. Like Tobias Harris is always going to be right there too as well. I believe he had 14 points last night. He's always going to be flirting with that 14 to 20 points. Some nights he could light your ass up for 25 or 30. So again, I thought they were going to struggle. Obviously, they're not. Obviously, they're sticking true to their identity, and and I said this, J.B. Bickerstaff was going to have to show us that he could elevate even more for his coaching, and he's done that. When your superstar goes out and you're able to max out other guys and get the best out of them and win games, not just against the Wizards, but going into last night, the way that the Lakers have been playing, I damn sure didn't think that they was about to pull that one off. So again, shout out to the Pistons, but I believe it's going to be a blessing in disguise, because come postseason time, when they do put Cade back in when he comes back from being sidelined and Isaiah Stewart comes back into the mix, then hey man, it's still going to be that dangerous Detroit Pistons.
When is he coming back?
Let me give you some numbers, and then we'll put this one to rest, and we'll hit the Lakers side of things. Without Cade, the Pistons are now 8-2. They're 3-0 since his most recent injury, the collapsed lung. Though they are 5 points better with him offensively, they are 7 points, about 8 points better defensively, and that's not to take away from Cade. That's more so the focus of what they are buckling down on and sticking to, which is their identity on that side of the floor. All right, so let's move on for the Lakers and all of this, because of course they had won 9 in a row. They're 4-1 currently on this current 6-game road trip. They're third in the West with about a 3.5 game lead. with 10 to go. What you guys are seeing from JJ Redick, first and foremost, do you think he deserves to be in the conversation for Coach of the Year?
That's a great question. That's a good question.
I think so. I take your time. I say
let
this
you go. No, because I'm thinking.
I want
I'm
you
like-
to, because like it's more of like it's the way Luka can vault himself up with performances late in the season. It's the coach of the entire year. Sometimes we get these front runners or leaders, and then you have people that do performances. Like Luka might be, if we're doing first team All NBA, let's say Luka was fourth. He's up there maybe in second this year after this stretch that he's been on, right? Like where he ranks. Can Luka have this crazy tear that could help him win the MVP, or Wemby go on a crazy tear the last 12 games of the year? Yes, all of that is possible. And I think JJ's doing the same thing as a coach. You look at, the injuries to start the season, keeping their team in the hunt. Now all of a sudden you're strategizing and you're winning games against Denver late. You're winning against Houston late. You're going in Miami. And yes, your player performance, but your team is also having the moment where everyone got healthy. Everyone was talking about the big three couldn't play together. Everybody, and JJ, coaching's not just X's and O's. How do you get one of the greatest players of all time to sacrifice? How do you get other guys to lean into that role and be okay with it? How do you manage that? Coaching is not just can you draw up a play. It's management of personality. So if you look at where they're trending on their way to another 50-win season with injuries throughout all the different things, I'm sorry. His name should be moving up, and now we still have to finish. But look at what JB Bickerstaff is doing. He loses Cade, and now he's showing we're 3-0. We've won this game. Same way, he's building his resume. It wasn't just Cade. It's the collective group. It's JB's management of a group, and can he put a team in a position to still be successful without their best player? Down the stretch. Even if they have a little bit of a struggle, these 3 wins are like double for them.
Wizards, Warriors, Lakers.
And ended the Lakers streak. Mm-hmm. Like that shit says some shit.
All right. I think he should be in the conversation. But I really thought, okay, JB, right, obviously should be a little bit higher to me. And then the coach for the Spurs.
Mitch
Johnson.
Mitch Johnson. Because when you get Wemby, I wouldn't say it's easy. It's a lot of pressure to not only surround him with the right, but to have the right kind of culture where Wemby feels like he's being utilized correctly, right? Like a lot of guys have had MVP talent and not put them or their teammates in situations to be successful. And for Mitch Johnson to come in, not like certain nights you'll go, damn, look how good Wemby is. Oh shit, is that Dylan Hart? Oh, damn, De'Aaron Fox.
Keldon
and
Johnson.
They all,
Harrison
Keldon Johnson.
Barnes.
And they all are uplifting each other. And so to build that so quickly is kind of crazy to me. And the fact that I think they're second in the West is also, Wemby's going to be special. But the fact that everyone else is also being special is to me, he would be the coach of the year.
Perk.
JJ and JB deserve to be in the conversation, but I'm going to just jump off the porch early. The one vote that's already penciled in for me is Mitch Johnson. He's getting my vote for Coach of the Year. When you talk about filling in, filling shoes, big shoes to fill, he had to walk into a situation behind arguably the greatest coach to ever coach the game of basketball, NBA, and Greg Popovich. On top of that, he had to go in and preach the word sacrifice. And that's when we're talking about all of these guys being bought in, playing agenda-free basketball at a young age. We're witnessing that from the San Antonio Spurs. And we talk about this journey. Think about it. The Spurs missed Wemby for a stretch, for a nice little stretch, where they actually was balling without Wemby early in the season. And we saw Wemby come back. He was on a minute restriction. Wemby was coming in off the bench for about 6 or 7 games. He was coming in off the bench for about 6 or 7 games, and Luka was still in the starting lineup. That's when you talk. That's when you know that you got the ears of the locker room. I'm gonna leave off with this. No one. Well, I would say this. I didn't expect the San Antonio Spurs to be here. They are the biggest surprise in the NBA. I thought that they were going to be in the play-in tournament, get in the postseason, first round exit type shit. No, we're talking about them being legit fucking title contenders. They are legit title contenders. They have a real chance at winning the NBA championship this year. Matter of fact, I believe that they are going to win the NBA championship this year. I really do. So I'm just no, I really do. I'm beyond so. It's nothing in the Western Conference outside of the champs that's telling me, that's giving me vibes that they could beat the Spurs in a 7-game series. And I don't even know if the champs, OKC, are giving me vibes because San Antonio dominated them in this regular season. So when I think about Anthony Edwards being out in Minnesota, who are you taking in the 7-game series with them if they match up against the Spurs? I'm leaning more towards the Spurs. We're looking at the Rockets. They're up and down. I'm taking San Antonio. So Denver, I'm taking San Antonio. So they have a legit shot at winning the NBA championship, but my coach of the year goes to Miss Johnson.
Perk, I'm going to come back to you on this, and we're just going to have this conversation really quick since we're talking about the San Antonio Spurs. You put it on the text chain this morning. What did you guys think about Wemby stating his case for why he should win MVP?
I think he's just he's very honest, right? He's very honest. He's like, listen, I don't think those dudes play ethical basketball. I think I'm the MVP, and here's my case. And I don't think he does it trying to be anything other than himself, right? It's the same dude that went to go learn stuff from Shaolin monks or went to go talk with astronauts.
Monks.
Yeah, he went with the Shaolin monks this summer, dog. He was karate kicking
Were
the
they
shit out
Buddhist
of them.
monks or they Shaolin?
He said karate kicking these motherfuckers.
He was karate kicking motherfuckers all summer, right? So, like, he is unapologetically himself. Do I like it? Hell yes. And did he make actually some good points of like, hey, we cooked the best team.
Yep.
And so you're champ. We knocked them off. I'm the best defender in the league. And basically the offense runs through me, and we're second in the West. So he made a good case for himself. I just feel like we're just not used to somebody at that age speaking that way about himself so nonchalantly.
That kind of confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't need the long drawn out. He says what he wants to say, like that. Like he makes an argument. You ask Shay to make an argument. Like whether people make the argument or we make him for him. If he states the facts that I would use to make an argument for him, right? I'm okay. He's definitely never going to state the facts that I would use against him. He's not going to say that. Tell me why you shouldn't be MVP.
Right.
That is a better question if you want me to ask somebody, right? Make an argument for Shea to be the MVP. That's when you actually get more like authenticity versus running a campaign and to a certain degree.
Perk, I'm going to come to you on this, but Mo from NYC, too arrogant.
No.
Too confident. He's starting to rub me the wrong way.
I don't care, Mo. You don't get to be the best player in the fucking world without having some arrogance and some confidence. Like, I'm sorry.
Who isn't arrogant?
That's right. But also, like, you know what he's trying? He's trying to walk into the space of the most dominant athletes in one of the most popular sports in the entire world and say, I want to be the best person on the planet. Like, the fact that he speaks to us humans shows a level of humility. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's chill. Show me all the confidence. What's Ant say?
Who said that? Mo?
Mo. Yeah, Mo.
Mo, log off, bro. Log off, bro, because you're the problem. Like, and this is the problem with NBA fans. Which one do you want? Like, you talk, like, here's the thing.
They just want a bitch. They just want a bitch. That's why
I agree because for so long, so many players has shitted on the NBA. Like people talk about the media, but think about some of the stuff that has come out. Braun, Ed Edwards, like when it comes to talking about the MVP award, right? Or being the face of the league. Victor Wembanyama is the best thing that has happened to the NBA since Moby Dick was a fucking goldfish. He embraces everything
That was a good
about
one.
the NBA, y'all. He embraces everything about the NBA. He uplifts the All-Star game. His peers said it. Oh man, Wemby came out there with it on his mind. Shit, we had to come out here and compete. Thank you, Wemby. Wemby said, "Oh yeah, I want to be the face of the league." All of a sudden, Anthony Edwards get the backpedaling. Oh yeah, shit. Well, hey, I might have to rethink something. Oh no, shit. Now all of a sudden, yeah, I'm gonna make a case right now today, and I'm gonna let the world know and the rest of the NBA why I feel like I'm the MVP, and I'm gonna tell OKC on camera because y'all go see it that we dominated y'all this offseason. Basically, I want all the smoke, and we know what we know.
We lost track of him.
What?
Of who?
Perk.
Why?
What you
No, I'm
mean?
just saying he's rambling off topic.
I'm rambling off topic.
He's
man,
rage baiting you.
He's
rage
baiting
baiting
you.
you.
Don't fall for it.
I'm giving you straight facts about Wemby that we love. That he's talking about now he want to participate in the dunk contest. This ain't fucking arrogant. This is what the league needs. Like, fuck the jersey swaps. Forget all that. I need this right here. Yeah, Wemby is telling the world, to line that shit up. Line it up.
This is why I love you, Mo, from NYC, because he had his moment. First of all, I want to know if when you're speaking at us in all caps, if that's intentional. Are you yelling at us or not? But also, when you gave the Moby Dick goldfish comment, he said, "LOL, Perk, that was funny. That was a good one." Yeah. You told him to log off, and he stayed with you. Okay, well, I thought that was a good
MJ
conversation.
didn't promote himself. Well, that's
What?
ridiculous. Somebody asked him a question.
Yeah, someone asked him a
Somebody
question.
asked
Yeah,
Wemby a question. He didn't just go,
sit there.
"Hey,
Yeah.
I don't want to.
stop."
Yeah,
Let's
but
stop.
well,
Okay.
actually, there
That-
was a narrative going around this morning that no one else campaigns for themselves the way Wemby does, and my thought exactly
Oh.
was they
And?
asked him.
And?
He
That's
answered
their
a question.
And?
Yeah,
That's their fault.
fair. All right, let's get back to Luka Doncic.
Also, wait,
Yeah.
just on that, I'm pretty sure no one else is being titled to be the face of the league. So he's not saying, "No, I don't want this." He's saying, "Look, I want to be Defensive Player of the Year. I want to be MVP. I want all these things, and I'm putting the numbers up, and that's just a fact. And my team is second best in the league. Like,
I don't.
yeah.
What
Anyways,
did we say?
Okay, this is the next conversation that we're running. In case you missed it, the Orlando Magic game versus the Lakers this past Saturday, Luka received a tech. That was the 16th tech that got rescinded, so then he did play versus the Pistons on Monday. He told Goga that he would F him up, but apparently Goga told Luka he would F his whole family. Ooh. So I guess the league thought Luka deserved to stand up for himself in light of that, which is why he only has 15 to this point. I want to ask you guys, what's off limits, if anything?
that's off
When
limits.
talking
But
smack on the
what-
court, what's the craziest thing you guys have
what-
heard? What's off limits?
What was Goga's response when asked if he said that to Luka?
He said, "I did not directly say that."
Okay. So what did he directly say?
That's not our problem. I'm not
I-
asking you about
so I
this
don't-
specific situation. I'm asking you from your 19 years played in the NBA. What's off limits?
No, I'm like
You're
that-
rage baiting
No,
me.
I'm
That's
not.
very off
That's
limits.
off.
You just
Yo,
went from Perk
bullshit.
to Allie.
No.
We are not your target.
Now listen. No, I'm asking a question. Yes,
What'd you say
that's,
about my mama?
that's off limits. I think everybody is super like. If you played basketball at an elementary school level, like we know that is off limits.
Yes.
What I'm saying is, like, we've had. Like, I also want to know if that's what he said that he said. Right.
I will
So
give you the exact word.
Yeah.
I have all the respect for Luka and what he has done. I really respect everybody's family. Where I come from, it's really sacred, and we really respect each other's family. It continues, so bear with me. He said,
You go take a moment. You go take a
Yeah,
moment.
I guess. Here, everyone's wondering why I'm sniffling and sneezing. I just got off a plane.
Yeah,
I
just
was at my
tell the
buddy's
he
story.
said something about my mother, which is really inappropriate. We don't say that stuff. So I just said whatever he told me about my mother and said it back.
Oh.
There's a lot.
Yeah. See, because that's and I say this. It depends. If somebody says they'll blank your mother, now it's an open invitation to say anything you want. But both of you are crossing lines. 2 wrongs don't make a right, right? It's like that's a thing between y'all. But 2 wrongs don't make a right. Yeah. So he's saying Luka started it.
Yeah, but what happens? What happens?
The second person
always gets caught.
Yes, as the youngest child, I would hit first and run away.
He said, I have all the respect for Luka and what he has done. I really respect everybody's family where I come from. It's really sacred, and we really respect each other's family. I would never directly say that.
But he said...
Rage bait! You're baiting me!
I'm asking you for the whole story. Because this is why I say it, though. It's like, that's the whole story of what happened. This is like, Luka got technical. Goga said this. Luka defended himself. That's not the whole story. No, there's more.
And they're lying, so they don't get
They're
fined.
both lying. They're both lying.
Off.
That's the part
crazy.
that's funny.
Okay, so what's the craziest thing you've heard someone say on the court? This is fun story time.
Oh boy, I gotta think.
Yeah, no. This is my thing. I was a very respectful competitor. If you would go to those places on the court, I don't respect you off the court as a man. Those are two that for me, that's how I would view it. Because I have to choose between punching you in the face and getting suspended and losing $2 million. To me, that's a coward. If you wouldn't say that to my face, so like those type of people, and there's a lot of those that go on, right? There's a lot of people that will chirp and ain't ready to fight, right? And so like that's some of the things that go on. But if you're willing to talk crazy off the court, then I'll respect you. But there was a lot of guys that would chirp knowing that the referees would break it up and nothing would happen. And so there's some guys, lots of people step out of line. But if those dudes wouldn't say it to your face out in public, then I have a tremendous lack of respect for them as men. That's my opinion.
Perk, are you laughing?
Yeah, Perk is laughing.
He knows.
Why are you laughing?
I mean, because when you asked, I was trying to see which story I was going to tell.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I led the league in technical fouls, but
damn,
y'all got to remember is that I played with a lot of crazy MFers from Rondo, Paul, KG, Gary Payton, Rasheed Wallace. So I was thinking about like the list goes on when it comes to trash talking. I think the one that like in the moment that awed me the most, like I was sitting there and I was actually shocked on the floor, was we were playing the Orlando Magic, and that's when Dwight Howard was there, right? So KG and Dwight Howard always bumped heads. Like it was just what it was. And I don't even know how they really bumped heads because I was always the one guarding Dwight Howard. But anyway, they get to noise talking, and out of the blue, it's like KG, like he fires off. Yeah. All that guard first and Christianity went out the league, huh? When you got to the league, boy, you around here effing like a motherfucker, huh? Boy, you got babies everywhere, huh? Yeah, you was all through school. It was guard first. I'm a virgin. All this on the floor, and I'm just sitting back like, oh shit. And it was like a young Dwight Howard, like 19. And I'm sitting up here saying to myself, I'm like, one, how did you even know this? You know what I'm saying? Like, and like for you to come up with that and say that in that moment, you had to do some research building up to this point before we played this game. Like somebody had to come and give you some type of inside information for that to be a response on the floor. But that was one of the ones where I was caught like, oh.
You know who I don't like? Well, I obviously can't repeat some of the stuff. The guy, the guy that is a sneaky trash talker, if you say something to him, is Tristan. Tristan,
he hit below the belt.
Yeah, Tristan.
Yeah, he does not. There's no.
He doesn't have a filter.
No, there's fuck you, fuck you. It's fuck you, and then all of a sudden,
Tristan goes for kill shots quickly.
Yes.
He wants to end it. He
have
will
seen
insult.
somebody
He
say
will
something to him, and he said something back,
He will
and they didn't say
insult.
nothing the whole game.
He will insult himself
Yeah.
to insult you. He will insult himself to insult you.
Paul had one that was like funny, and it wasn't too below the belt, but we was playing somebody, I forgot who it was, and they was like trying to check him, and it was a dead ball. We was at the free throw line, and he took his hand and he like kind of, like swiped it across like his arm and like tasted it and was like, this motherfucker sweet. Just like, yeah,
Like, that's disgusting.
yeah, but it's, I'm telling you, dog, it was like, I believe it's a reason that people really hate the 2008 Celtics is because the shit talking
You're all bad people.
go, huh?
What?
No, what you said?
You said because you're all bad people.
Richard.
Oh my God, that sounded like you.
What?
When you're like,
Richard.
Perk, don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Listen,
Some of y'all are good people. I'll let y'all decide.
we always kind of crazy. I mean, we all had our moments, but
Some of y'all are good people. Some of y'all are good people. I'll let y'all decide who's who.
oh God.
Perk, are you a good person?
I'll let them decide. I'm not saying.
Okay, one time, I was in New York, and I don't know, Jamal Crawford and KG were getting into it, and KG is like yelling at something, and Jamal's like, who am I talking to right now? Is this regular KG? Is this gangster KG? Who is? And then KG started talking about, that one issue that Jamal had in Chicago. And then he was like, you can't come to my city. He goes, you're from St. Louis. You're not even, or wherever you're from, North Carolina or South Carolina. Yeah, so they were going at it. But like Jamal don't really cuss like that, or he's not a fighter. But he was like, which personality am I talking to right now, KG? Are you the ticket?
And look,
are you Kevin? Are you
Hey,
KG?
look, in KG defense, let me say this though, real quick, and then Allie, I'll give you the mic and we can move on. He is two different human beings. I'm telling you, it's a light switch. He go from this dancing, laughing, watch Family Guy all day long, even before the game, to when you huddle outside the locker room, he just becomes violent. Like I'm serious.
Oh, we know.
And I believe it's like, I really believe he finds someone or something on the other side, any player that gets him going to say, I don't like this motherfucker. And when he put that in his mind, he really go there. And all of a sudden, it like fuels him to go out there, and it's like we're going to war. Like, this is his mindset. And then all of a sudden, we lead a game, and it's like this laughing, joking, jolly, never pissed off. I've never seen anybody that like has an on and off switch where it go from like the best human being in the world to all of a sudden it's like, man, you is really crazy.
You have a unique side. All right, we're going to take a break in a second. However, there have been a couple people in the chat telling Channing to drink water, asking Channing what is wrong with him. And so I want Channing to give the story of what happened to this 7-footer this morning.
All right.
And I want you guys to all visualize.
Visualize this. So I'm
Habitualize?
waking up.
Did you say
visualize? Yeah, not habitualize. Visualize. I'm waking up. I got a flying down from SFO. It's 5:45 in the morning. It's dark, and I'm leaving my buddy's house. He has a 10-foot gate and a 7-foot wall attached to that gate. So I think the gate is like pressurized. So like there's a pad that I can just walk on it. I'm not that heavy. Thank God.
You're not a car.
I'm not a car. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, damn. I can't get this gate open. It's too early to call. So I'm like, my Uber is right on the other side of the gate. So I only have one little bag, and I hop this wall that's yay thick that has these tiles. As I go over, all the dirt and grass and everything just is on my shirt, on my face.
So let me say, you didn't get high enough to clear it, so your face hit it?
No, the gate was as tall as me.
Okay.
And so when I hopped over it, my bag bumped me and made the bag hit me.
So you went along came Polly.
I did a long came Polly.
You know you're not athletic.
No, definitely not
That's what I'm
now.
saying. How
Definitely
your
not
face
now.
hit the wall?
It didn't hit it.
Have
It
you guys
grazed
seen
it.
Honey,
No.
We Shrunk the Kids?
Yes.
And he's
Yes.
riding the fence? That was cheating.
So, but here's the issue. I am severely allergic to grass. So if you could see me, I like on the airplane, like my face was getting swollen. I was blowing my nose. Like the doctor was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Allergy." And I'm like shivering. Oh, it's so yes, I am. I will be okay. I'm just battling some stuff, and then I got to get on the airplane and go right back to wherever I was at. So
Elia said, broth, soup, hot tea, or just hot water for you, Channing. Go get out in the sun.
I'm not sick.
Allie,
And
the
I'm not
movie
high
reference.
either.
Every once in a while, I'll come in
looks like Hitch
and
when
remind
he
you
first
guys that
got
I
here.
am.
Oh, dude.
All right, we have a fun segment. We're giving away FanCash. Hey, on the other side, but we're going to take a quick moment to check in with our partners. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Awesome.
The playoff push is here. Every game matters. Seeding's on the line. Teams are fighting for play-in spots, and this is when the league gets real interesting. If you're locking in bets for the stretch run, do it with Fanatics Sportsbook, because even when your pick doesn't hit, you're still earning. That's where FanCash comes in. Earn up to 10% back on every bet, win or lose. And unlike points that expire, FanCash is the true currency of sport that you can spend on official team gear across every team in league, collectibles, exclusive experiences, all on Fanatics.com. You're getting access to the world of sports every time you bet with Fanatics Sportsbook. And here's the part I like. Fanatics Sportsbook is the home of fair play, an injury protection policy where if your player gets injured in the first half, your bet gets refunded. Or if it's a parlay, that leg gets voided and your ticket stays alive. In a season where anything can happen, that matters. Fanatics Sportsbook. Let's ride this playoff push.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, call 888-789-7777. In Massachusetts, call 800-327-5050. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY. In Maryland, visit mdgamblinghelp.org. Not available in all states. Terms apply. See Fanatics Sportsbook app.
All right, so the NBA season is in full swing, and I've been looking to find the best deal on tickets to catch some live games, which is why I want to give the sponsor of today's video, SeatGeek, a huge shout out. With over 35 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. And there are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and so much more. Look, I've been around the league a long time, and there's nothing like being in the building for a big game. The NBA season is in full swing. MLB is right around the corner. Right now, you can get World Cup tickets on SeatGeek too. I love using SeatGeek because it makes everything super simple. When I'm looking for tickets, I just pull up the app, scroll through events, and you can see every ticket rated on a scale of 1 to 10. So you know if you're getting a good deal. Look for the green dots. Green means good. Red means bad. Every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. So SeatGeek has your back. And of course, I've got a code for you guys. You can use code ROADTRIPPING10 for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek. That's 10% off any tickets with promo code ROADTRIPPING10. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you, SeatGeek. Are you tired of wearing uncomfortable dress shirts under your quarter zip, underneath your hoodie, underneath your sweater? You gotta check out Collars & Co., makers of the dress collar polo. Their shirts are a 4-way stretch, buttery soft polos. The firm dress collars on them, oh, they're amazing. They give you that dress shirt look, but they're also extremely comfortable. Hey, you know who invested $1 million in them? Mark Cuban. Yes, Road Trippin's on. He's been on here talking about it, and you know this man knows a good deal. If you want to stay sharp on and off, wherever you are, you can be in the office, you can be on the golf course. It is amazing. They feel ridiculous. You got to check out Collars & Co. If you are looking for a performance dress shirt or a polo that looks great all damn day, you got to check out collarsandco.com. Use promo code TRIP for 20% off any purchase $100 or more.
We're back. Welcome back to this live edition of Road Trippin'. Happy Tuesday. Every Tuesday, Thursday, until we tell you differently, Thursday, Friday, especially when the postseason comes, we're going to be all over the map. But that's why you hit that like and subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. It'll let you know when your Road Trippin' fam, shout out to all of you roadies, is active and live. All right, I said we're going to have a little fun. We're going to give out some fan
What
cash.
are we giving out?
Someone said, did someone say in the chat, I need real money?
Mm-hmm.
Is this not real money? I'm pretty sure it is. Let's get into our detour segment presented by Fanatics Sportsbook. We want to first thank everyone who sent in questions for our mailbag. We got some great responses. And our first FanCash winner, I hope you're in the chat. Our first FanCash winner is at thecloutgod.spam. At thecloutgod.spam. So remember, to win FanCash, you have to be 21 years or older and in a state that the Fanatics Sportsbook app is available. So go head over and check out and see if it's available in your state. And if it is, sign up using the promo code Road Trippin. A couple of questions that thecloutgod.spam asked us. Was Richard Jefferson worried when he left the Nets?
Yep.
No, worried is not the right word.
Concerned? Scared?
Depressed?
Nervous?
Depressed,
Sad?
concerned. Well, okay.
Elated?
Look, I was sad because I was leaving the team that drafted me, that went to the finals, all the things.
Leaving New York?
Yeah, leaving
to go
New York.
to Milwaukee?
Yes. I still kept the New York apartment. It wasn't a prison sentence. So, yes, I no longer primarily lived in New York. I lived in Milwaukee for 82 games. So, no, you look at it, it's like that's the biggest change. Whenever you leave the team that drafted you, there's a, and the longer you stay there, the greater I feel like emotional effect. If you're there 3 years, there's something. If you're there 6 years, if you're there 10 or 12 years, look at Clay and how emotional it was when he left with all the things that he accomplished. So I think the longer you're with a franchise and if you have a level of success there, then ultimately it puts you in a spot to have a little bit more of an emotional moment when you do leave. But the two teams that I associate with are the Nets and the Cavs. Those are the ones that, when I look back on my career, I will associate myself with those franchises.
This is cute. B-Kush 8. RJ lost.
Sorry.
You can read that one.
RJ, we hate you in San Antonio.
I completely agree.
Dude, man. People hate me in Orlando, so it's okay. You're not going to be like that.
Yeah, but no one cares that Orlando doesn't have fans. So,
sort of.
Yes, they do.
But this is the thing. I have no problem with you guys hating me in San Antonio because Pop likes me. Tim likes me.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. There ain't shit else I wanted to take from fucking the space. But
Chalupas.
I think San Antonio fans are 100% legit in hating me. I was 100% trashed when I was there, and I have no problem with it because I accept it. But I said I love you guys.
Anyway,
I wish y'all nothing but success. I you guys deserve it.
It's just so
Manny
funny.
A. Jr., RJ is New Jersey's own. Bro became a buck.
Yeah.
RJ lost his kid. Of course he was sad. KIDD.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
cute.
yeah. He left me before that. He just stuck me with Devin's bitch ass.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, some more questions that we have that are fun. Perk, I'll start with you. What's your favorite cereal, and why is it Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Get Gully.
Who the hell knew it was Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Because that's the only correct answer.
Honestly.
Yeah. Is that your favorite?
It is. I'm not a big cereal guy anymore, but that was my favorite cereal. By the way, I hate milk. Like, I can't drink milk whatsoever. I don't like milk. I can't do it no more. Like, so I got this thing with like milk creamy stuff. I don't do milk. I don't do ranch dressing. I don't do mayonnaise. Like, I don't do none of that shit.
He cuts bananas in half.
What? What you say?
Oh, that's funny. I didn't get it. I go, what did he? Oh, he said you cut bananas in half.
All right, two more questions. Sports multiverse _ picks. What's your favorite piece of memorabilia, Channing?
It's like we got the Larry O'Brien back there.
Yeah.
Grab that bitch. Grab her.
It's heavy.
Me?
Yeah.
Ow, my hip.
Something that's fun is that, like, when I knew I was getting traded from Orlando, like, I was like, hey, I want a pair of like Shaq's shorts.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good thing. I wish we could drink that, but we cannot.
No, we cannot.
Why?
No.
Nah,
No. So that, man, what else? Yeah, maybe my championship ring. I know that sounds stupid, but
why would that sound stupid?
Oh,
That's our favorite piece of memorabilia right here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so heavy.
Larry O'Brien, is that your favorite
It
piece?
even says, the fact that you can see yourself on it, it even says down 3-1. You guys really like to.
Yeah. You should put her front and center. She doesn't sit in the back. She doesn't sit in the back. What are you doing? Put her front and center. What are we doing? Yeah. So when you ask us what's our favorite piece of memorabilia,
Light flex.
This is, ain't shit light about this.
No, there's not.
It's heavy, though. Okay. So we'll continue the podcast just like this the rest of the way.
All right, next one. Which parent or family member pushed you the hardest to be able to achieve so much? Millennial parent conversations.
Me, myself, and I.
That's crazy.
And he know. My friends know. No one in my family plays sports. My brothers didn't play sports. I started taking the city bus to go to the park and just sat there all day and talk to random people and play basketball. That's what I did from the age of 11 to 15 when somebody was like, "You're 6'5". Will you come play with us?"
Yeah.
I was like, "And you're 14." I was like, "Okay." And
That's why you're so comfortable talking to people that you do know, because you used to talk to people you didn't.
I fucking nothing else to do when you fucking broke sitting in the park and it's 115 degrees in Phoenix. Yeah, it's some sad shit. But you know what? We're here now.
Perk, that Dolphin Money House.
Yeah, that's why I live on the beach. Arizona's hot.
Fucking crazy. I wouldn't say pushed me, but motivated me was my grandparents, because they raised me. So that was my motivation. I would say that pushed me because my whole thing was love for the game, but I was like, fuck that. I got to get my grandparents out of this situation. My grandfather made $350 a month as a church janitor, and my grandmother made $60 a week as running her own self, cleaning 2 houses a week, which was crazy back then. So again, when you talk about motivation and what some people pushing you, they was really pushing me without pushing me, right? So that was really the biggest push to get me to where I'm at today, and for us making it to the NBA and having a successful basketball career.
Yeah, we got have me come after that. It was just my parents. My dad would do weird shit. He'd be like, damn, I'm sitting there watching the game or whatever. I'd be playing video games or something. He'd be like, man, Channing, you remember last week when that dude kicked your ass? Damn, you don't feel good. Yeah. He's like, yeah, that probably didn't feel too good. And I'd be like, oh, all right, come on, let's go to the gym or let's go to the court or let's do something. And they would always ninja mind fuck me, about just anything. They'd be like, Channing, you see what this dude said on the chat? But I figured out it was them talking shit about me so that it would motivate me to get angry and play a certain way. So they would have burner accounts, but for their own son.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
hilarious.
intelligent,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, yeah.
That's smart. All right, that was our Detour segment presented by Fanatics Sportsbook. Remember, use code Road Trippin to sign up today. All right, this is fun. I actually asked for this, so just humor me, okay? Back in 2017, little story time, when Road Trippin had just launched, there may had not been a comment about the Earth being flat that actually shut down our social media. We could not find it. We had no access to it for about 6 days. We had Bill Nye the Science Guy very upset with us for this. But Derek White, is the moon landing real?
No.
On to our Straight Trippin segment. Everyone loves a good conspiracy. And
Right?
he's our guy.
Yes.
Derek White is
There aren't
making
conspiracies,
our pod
apparently.
2 episodes in a row. He actually was a guest on Road Trippin a couple of years ago. But this time, because he said on his White Noise podcast that the moon landing is not real. He doesn't believe it happened. Let's take a listen to the clip.
I wouldn't call myself a conspiracy theorist, but I do think they are very interesting. And I like to argue, so it kind of makes sense that I'm into stuff like this. I like that one tweet was the comedian was like, I get it, you don't have to be a big conspiracy theorist, but do you think the government's telling the truth 100% of the time? That's funny to me. That was funny because Joe was on the radio doing the talk, and he did on the treadmill, and I'm lifting, and he just turned around and he's like, hey, do you believe we landed on the moon? And I don't think we did. I'm on the non-moon landing guy. We probably did, but I don't think we did. I don't know. I don't really know, but I don't think we did. I have other conspiracy things, but I don't know if this is the right time to bring it up.
We'll save the conspiracies. We'll leak them one by one. One per episode for the rest of the season.
I wouldn't call myself
Do we believe that we landed on the moon?
I'll let them go first.
You don't believe a government 100% of the time, right? Now, I know that sometimes the government will do bad things. Like when you grow up in South Central LA in the 1980s, and then you hear stories, and Ice Cube is like, there's drugs from Colombia and there's guns from Russia, and nobody I know has passports. Where's all this shit coming from, right? And then you find out about the Iran-Contra affair, and you find out about all of these random things. This is not one of those podcasts, but no. Do I believe the government? Absolutely not, right? But I also understand that there's certain things, like we found out, there were people on the grassy knoll, and it wasn't just Lee Harvey Oswald. We all knew that there was, you know about the grassy knoll?
JFK?
JFK. Okay, yeah. So we know that there's a lot of conspiracy things out there that like people are like, that's true. Is there a percentage chance that we didn't land on the moon and we somehow didn't have a television signal showing us landing on the moon in the exact same spot from the 70s, that we had all of that technology 9,000 years ago? I could see how there's some holes in their argument. I'm not really, it doesn't change or impact my life because I already know the government doesn't always tell us the truth, right? So whatever they do, that's on them.
Perk, how the
I
hell
agree.
did you just sit up and rattle? You agree with Richard?
Yeah, I agree with everything Richard say. Allie, I just in the world we live in, the country we live in, I just take it one day at a time.
Hey, somebody said I am a Snowfall fan. No, Snowfall was about where I grew up, where my like that's where my family is. Like that's where in Los Angeles. I moved to Arizona in 1988 because of Snowfall and what was going on in 1980s here in Los Angeles, California. So I've never actually seen an episode, but I do know what it's about.
I think we did not go to the moon. Here's why. Do we have, now maybe, and this is an honest question, do we have any photos or videos of us going back there since? We only have the rover videos. So hold on, you go in the 60s, we sent people to the moon who they got out of the spaceship and walked around. And since that time, we don't have videos or film of anyone else going and walking around the moon. It's a little weird to me. Come on, we are sending Oprah Winfrey up in space, and we don't have a video of an astronaut right now walking along the moon? That's just all I'm saying. So it just doesn't make sense. Also, when you look at the history of that, we were trying to bankrupt Russia. So, hey, maybe I'm wrong, but that's just what if you got a link, then if you got a link.
I don't have anything else, but we do have two very, very nice questions that we got to get to. I feel bad for our roadies. The first question was about Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Where were we going there?
Yeah.
I apologize.
And Wemby. The second was Wemby?
Yeah. Okay.
I just didn't want to interrupt our
straight
tripping segment
no,
because we have the one resident conspiracy theorist.
It was more of.
But I may be wrong. Somebody show me a link.
Let me just say this.
I don't think you're wrong.
If it don't impact me, I leave it alone, right? Unless it's about injustice to other people, then I'll speak out. But ultimately, the moon landing, that don't impact my life. I don't really have an opinion about it. Do I believe that they lie to us a lot? Oh, I think they lie to us more than we could ever imagine.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's get to these questions before we dive into what's going on with Milwaukee Bucks and Cam Thomas. But first, the only thing about this question is I'm not going to be responsible for exactly what TMac said because I had not come across this just yet. So the question was, TMac comments about the Celtics Sunday night, basically saying that they're not running the same stuff when JT is out there and guys are divided because they're not playing the same game. Thoughts? From Jordan Miha, 9443.
Girl, what prescription of glasses? You got to get that close.
It's okay.
Get your
Thoughts? Perk, start with you.
I'm not going to attack T-Mac aggressively because my sons work out at his gym. So, and that fucking fucking if he got, Richard got dolphin money. I don't know what to call his money with that fucking
Orca.
house he got over there.
Oh,
But
he
anyway,
got
He got killer whale.
he got killer whale money.
Blue whale.
They eat what I got.
but I disagree.
Shit.
I disagree with him. I mean, Joe Mazzulla's style of play hasn't changed since they won the championship. I don't think Jason Tatum has been a negative to their offense. Can his shooting percentages go up? Absolutely, but they still play the same type of style, where it's isolation, get up a lot of threes, drive and kick. You know, they have a live threat at the basket. I mean, I don't understand where that came from. I don't think Jason Tatum is messing up their offense. I disagree with that.
Okay, go ahead, RJ, please.
My thing is, no duh, they're going to run different sets and different things because Jason Tatum is out there. Like, he's not a regular player. You want him to get into rhythm. Also, you're going to run different sets because you're just now getting Jason Tatum back into form. So you want him to have film. You want to test out different plays that you haven't been able to run since he was hurt. And for me, other people have to take a step or two back because when Jason Tatum is going, you win a championship. So you have to put him in these roles now, these different roles now, because you're saying if you're not at your best, we don't have a chance to win a championship. That's just a fact.
Oh, and make no mistake, Boston's had an outstanding season. Jaylen Brown, MVP candidate, first team All-NBA guy. He's had probably the best season from a leadership standpoint and directing the whole 82, best season of his career. They cannot accomplish something great without Jason Tatum. So whatever you have to sacrifice over an 8 to 10 game stretch within reason, and it's about him acclimating, finding out what he has. It's about the team finding out how to incorporating him without losing their identity. But make no mistake, their job is to incorporate them. They are not a conference finalist, in my opinion. Like, their percentage of being a conference finalist greatly increases. If Jason Tatum's 60%, it increases. If he's 70%, if he's 80%, the closer they can get to him being that percentage, the better off they are. But to get him to that 60, 70, 80, there's going to be ups and downs that they have to accept. That's part of what all of us are saying, is that this is a part of the process of getting him acclimated. When LeBron first came back, everything was about the big three can't play together. Give them time. Let them figure it out. And now late in the season, they won, 11 straight, 10 straight? What they won? They won 9 straight. Same thing. Like I said, 9 straight. So just from that standpoint, you look at, after giving them a sample size and some time to figure it out, they win 9 in a row. That's what Jason Tatum's need right now. They're going to have some wins. They're going to have some losses. He's going to play great. He's going to play bad. But it means that over the next 6 weeks, can you get him to be a stable version?
And by the way, let's not overreact to that L that they took. What was that, two or 3 days ago? Who was that they lost to at home?
Memphis?
It was Memphis, because
Memphis?
people don't know. Well,
Good call.
people don't know what happened behind the scenes. I believe that they were on the fucking runway of the airport for like 7 straight hours or some shit like that. So
Nobody
they actually
cares.
flew in and
Tell
nobody
him, tell him what time Luka get in, how many points he dropped.
Nobody cares.
No,
60.
but
60.
no. But,
Nobody
but
cares,
what I'm-
Perk.
Okay, you're right.
But you know what?
Y'all funny, man. Y'all funny.
Just like when it was like 11, 12, 9. Okay,
Nine.
yeah, same.
Same.
Just
Same,
like
same.
Perk.
Same.
Alfred Shingun.
Alfred.
Whatever, Allie. Got it.
Shannon.
Whatever you guys need. All right, we're going back to San Antonio. Before we hit one more segment, can y'all tell us why Wemby, Skywalker, BLK, can y'all tell us why Wemby isn't considered an offensive player? He doesn't play as many minutes as others, but Spurs don't need that from Wemby. Has anyone looked at his stat line when he plays 35-plus minutes? Apparently, there's
Yeah, but
people
let
out there.
me be very, very, very clear. I think I understand what this person's saying. because we talk so much about his defense. And
Is
his
there
dominance.
is there anything in the world that you don't know?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. And you're welcome, right?
You should have heard him try to convince me that he gave an address that he clearly did not.
We're
give
going to talk
before
about
the
that in
show.
a little bit. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But let me just say this. The reason why we focus so much on his defense is if Wemby, his defensive dominance, if he was equally as dominant offensively, how many
Yes.
points would he average?
40?
40 to 50, 40, somewhere. That's where I'm saying. Defensively, the gap between him and everybody else, he's somewhat human on the offensive side. Like,
'Cause he's
great.
figuring stuff out.
No, but when I say human, that means like he's great. He's a top 10 offensive weapon with way more of a ceiling than anybody else. But defensively, where he's at, if he was the equivalent to that offensively, how many points would he average, Perk?
He would average what he's averaging because he has the balance. He's arguably
It's not the-
one of
Okay, sorry.
he's arguably one of the best young. He outside of Giannis, he's the most dominant offensive player. He's the most dominant player in the game. Like Richard, you starting to piss me off because it's now all of a sudden it's which one.
His
do you want,
defense
bro?
is far greater than his fucking offense. Defensively,
His
he is.
offense is
There's a gap
fucking
between
great.
everybody. There's not a
His
gap
offense
between him
is
and everybody
fucking
else
great.
offensively.
He's
The hell
letting
outta
other
here.
people. He's letting other people around him eat.
And
He's not
so
a
is
fucking
Shea,
ball
and he's
hog.
breaking Wilt Chamberlain's record. So is Luka, and Luka just had
different-
60,
two-
40,
two-
40.
two-
And like you
two-
can eat and still be great.
Look,
That's not this.
no,
That's
no,
not
no,
this
no, no,
like
no, no.
unforeseen
Luka-
thing.
Luka does not have close to the personnel across the board that Wemby has on his team offensively. Period. Wemby majority of the time don't even have the fucking ball in his hands like that.
This is also true. They make a good point. They make a
I'm
good
just
point.
saying.
Okay, we could. Hey, listen. Look, we can agree to disagree. And that's fine.
Would you like to read the other comments?
He's so
Wait, you
sick
gotta
of being-
scroll up.
Boo Matt. He said Wemby wrote a check. His ass can't cash. Thanks a lot, Rich A. Cuff. Just might knock off Arizona.
No.
I look. First of all, I
You
believe.
gotta read it. Jordan Miha 9443.
I'm sorry, Jordan. I apologize. Thanks a lot. Look, I'm not disputing A. Cuff is probably the most talented player that I've seen from like a basketball IQ and performance standpoint in the tournament. I believe Arizona's the best team. Who's going to win? I don't know, but I believe that Arizona's going to win, and they're going to win the entire thing. So it doesn't matter. If you want to win the tournament, you got to play the best players in the country. He's the next person on the list. Salute to him. There is so much respect for him.
Yeah, get ready to shoot
like,
them
look,
middies.
Darren Williams whooped Channing's ass, and that's why we haven't been to a Final Four. He could be the next Darren Williams.
Am I supposed to guard guards too, brother?
I don't know.
Damn,
That's what
my
I'm
back
saying.
hurt.
I don't
Oh
know.
my.
It literally
What
could,
would I
he
get,
could be the next.
25,
He could be the next
15?
coming of Darren Williams. I don't
Putting
know.
your ass in pick and roll.
They were doing that.
They were
shooting
putting.
this
They were
shit.
shooting.
They were shooting from so far back in 2005. It was.
Yeah.
Listen, we had a rule. Wherever the screen was, I had my arm out like this to get back to the guy I was guarding. D. Will was shooting past my arm. I got a 7'3" wingspan. So he's 7 feet behind the 3-point line. I'm like, man, I'm not going all the way out there. Y'all guards go all the way out there.
All right. We are going to end with our Happy Jewelers segment, but first, I do want to address the Cam Thomas situation. It was put on our chat today. The Milwaukee Bucks waived guard Cam Thomas on Monday night, less than 2 months after signing him to convert the two-way contract of forward Pete Nance into an NBA standard contract. When Thomas scored 34 points off the bench in his second game with the Bucks on February 11th, Doc Rivers said, "I've had Jamal Crawford, I had Lou Williams, and now I have Cam Thomas." Still, Thomas saw his role diminish in recent weeks. He's averaging 9.6 points in 16 minutes in the 16 games since then. Monday night, Doc said, "We ran out of bodies, and at the end of the day, there were guys you had to make a decision on. I thought Cam was really good overall, and he may be somebody we revisit. Just where things are at right now, not really in the hunt when we signed him. We thought it was the right thing to do for the rest of the guys right now." Doc Rivers on the decision to waive Cam Thomas. "There are things that we don't need to talk about. That's not anybody's business."
You think? You
Damn.
think? Go ahead.
I'm just like, Cam Thomas is a talent when it comes to scoring that basketball. But at a certain point, I think he needs to kind of look at what else is part of basketball and not just scoring, like doing other things. But to get right before the playoffs, to get cut like that?
Playoffs? You talking about the playoffs in the Bucks?
You get
the playoffs? You're talking about the Bucks in the playoffs?
Dude, no. I'm not saying that. But if you're going to waive a guy,
He could technically go to another team. He could join.
can't. It's after March 1st.
After March? Oh yeah. Ooh.
So listen, you're getting a chance. You're on a bad team.
Edit.
You go to another bad
We're
team.
live.
And then they cut you. For what? There's 12 games left in the season. What did you do so bad that they were like, man, get out of here?
I don't know.
It's crazy.
It's not what he did bad. It's the Bucks and the direction that they're going. If you have Cam Thomas on the floor,
He gonna try and win.
a guy
games.
that
He
could
trying
light
to-
your ass up for 50, and then they happen to win 2 or 3 games that they're not trying to win, because obviously they told us when they, with this whole Giannis and the Bucks having this disagreement because they don't want Giannis to play, that we're tanking. We don't want to put product out there that's going to help us win ball games. We want to lose. The season is over. If we keep Cam Thomas, guess what? He's gonna want to play. If we don't play him, he's gonna have an attitude. We don't even want it. We just want to put guys out there, finish the season off on a 12-game losing streak, and get our ass right into the lottery. And then we part ways with Giannis this offseason. That's the thing. That's why Doc Rivers said, it's not people, what he said, it's not people business, shouldn't be. Yeah, that's the business. That's the business right there. Doc, you don't want to say it, I said. That's the business. We want to lose. We want to lose games, and we want to get into the lottery.
Facts. All right, we're going to end this segment with, yes?
Wait.
We're going to do our drip segment that leads into our friend of the show, Ryan Rucco, and shout out his drip.
I just wanted to clarify my place in this argument.
What argument?
No,
with Rucco?
Ryan. Yeah,
okay.
with Ryan.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to ask the 3 drippiest of them all to rate these fits on a scale of 1 to 10 and choose our Happy Jewelers drippiest player for the month of March.
That reminds me of an emo kid.
Devin Booker.
Like
It's
he
annoying.
Rate it, scale of 1 to 10.
like Fallout Boy. like he works at Hot Topic.
Perk, you can see these, right?
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't?
Oh.
Okay.
Can the people at home? Can the
Yes,
people
you
at-
can.
I'm not the fashion police anyway.
Yo, I ain't got
No.
the
Neither
How
am I,
about you,
but I
how
like
about
to
you
judge.
judge their takes? Okay. 1 out of 10 for Devin Booker.
Oh, I give him an 8. I've seen him at higher levels than this.
Okay.
Yeah,
But again, if he's going through an emo phase, right? I support it, right?
All right, next. Vando. Vando's always
Yeah, that's
rocking.
fly. That's 10 out of 10.
That looks like what you guys dressed up with the
Yeah.
cat.
Is that
You guys
velvet?
did that.
Yeah.
Is that velvet?
Is that velvet?
Yeah, he's got the Dennis Rodman, like the type that'll put a tattoo around his belly button.
For the purpose
You know
of
what I'm
the
saying?
wow.
What? Dennis
Do
Rodman.
you have a tattoo around your belly button?
No, I'm saying he's the type, like those dudes that are so big and ripped. Bro, that's Dennis Rodman. Those are dudes that walk around with Madonna and Holly Berry. Like, am I lying?
Have at it.
Okay, yeah.
Have at it.
Yeah.
People in the comments. 5, 2, 8?
8?
70s Vando. Yes, it is. That's what I
That's
think.
what I'm saying.
All right, next. 6. Russ? What do we got going on here?
Okay. That's
Pink
a
fit.
2.
Is that a
That's
is that a
2.
satchel?
Is that a merce? That's a man purse.
Yeah. Thank you, Channing.
Damn, what?
Now, look, there are certain people's level of the fashion that I don't
Totally.
understand. And Russ, he has always been that level of fashion that, like, yeah, like he.
Yeah, that-
No. Yeah, I can't, like.
Perk.
Like, and this is the thing. Russ is also a fashion icon.
Oh,
So
100%,
Yeah, totally.
yeah.
It's like
Us
it's like,
judging him, it's not
like,
making sense.
That's not
Yeah.
fair.
I just don't like the color Pepto.
But it's like
Pepto,
the Pepto.
yeah.
But it's also like him, like ASAP Rocky, like these dudes that
yeah,
just
yeah.
They got some
I like-
good going on.
I love the satchel look. The fact that he's on the hardwood
these-
means he's wearing it during the game, which
what's-
just seems like a lot.
What's that big?
I love it,
that big fashion thing, the gala. What the
Met Gala.
Met Gala?
He goes to the Met Gala. Like he
Yeah.
like that.
Which
those-
means he's like, why the hell are they judging me?
Yeah,
when I'm
yeah,
like,
well,
I'm
well,
at the Met.
yeah, we'll
Okay,
give him
next.
the soccer dads
Give him a
over here.
10. I can't even
him
see
a
it,
10.
but give him
What?
a 10.
Give him a 10.
Who is this?
Okay, who's this? Is that Tyler Hero? Yeah, Tyler
Oh
Hero.
yeah, he's on his Machine Gun Kelly.
Why you got a little baby
he's-
jacket on?
he's on his
That's,
Machine
that's a
Gun
little
Kelly.
baby ass jacket.
Yeah.
Okay, one
His rock
size.
and roll album's about to come out.
Kids like
right?
crop
Yeah.
top jackets now.
Yeah.
This
And
is
honestly, I could see him with a Megan Fox like type, like that's it, like with
Yeah.
vials of blood around their neck.
I mean,
I think he did.
what do you mean if
Yeah,
Aw, you said if I was
That's
skinny.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
Tyler-
next.
Tyler's
Seven,
fine.
seven,
Are those
seven.
jorts? I like that jorts are coming back.
Thank God.
Jorts were
Someone
great.
said
Jorts
it's
were
not
great
that
in the
serious. Perk so damn big, his merce would look like a wallet.
90s. His merce. You got a
said that.
fupa?
Wasn't said that come the
You got a
fucking law.
fupa, Perk?
Log off. All right, next.
Oh, how much does
Is that
how much
LP?
does clothes cost in the Matrix?
That's what I'm saying. It look like Neo. Honestly.
Ace English 513. We will get there. Can we see some fits from these three back in their playing days?
No, please
You guys
not.
all have
No,
to brace
please not.
yourself.
Yes.
That'll be the next segment.
Yes,
Okay, next.
100%.
How many more we got?
I literally.
Okay, a couple more. Is that Josh Hart?
Jared McCain
Oh, Jerry McCain.
with the
That's-
Dennis
is that Jared
Rodman
McCain?
fit. Yeah, that's
Jared
a
McCain.
big old bag.
I say he the same type to get a tattoo around his belly button and dye his hair. I love
Hey,
Jared.
listen.
That's my brother. But I'm saying
Hey, listen,
these
I
dudes,
don't
when
know.
you built like that, you willing to do different things.
I don't care about his fit, but I know one thing: that motherfucker got game.
Yeah, he got game.
can shoot
Nice.
the
He got game.
All right, what's
Swaggy as
next?
hell. All right, next.
Oh, baggy
I'm
jeans are
rocking-
back
I'm
in.
rocking with that.
I'm
10.
rocking with that.
10 out of 10.
That's our
10.
lane.
This is our
That's our
us.
lane.
That's me.
He got
I
the
feel
chain.
seen.
We know he white skinned too, so you know he got a little swag to him. Got a
Yeah,
little
listen,
seasoning.
anybody with
He got
that
some
clean,
seasoning.
crispy,
Yeah,
you don't go to a
when
salon, you go to a barber.
When he getting tailored
yeah,
up,
yeah.
yeah.
He says all the N words.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Oh, okay, with the
that
Michael
Darius?
Jackson jacket. Darius, DG. LA changed him.
Wow.
Yeah.
LA, look at
you know
him.
what? You know, this is like the same outfits you would see Jordan Clarkson rocking when he was in LA.
Yeah.
This is what Jordan Clarkson would be rocking.
Yeah.
These are the same fits.
One more. Last one.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's a runway. That's not. That's
don't
a,
get it.
That's
I
a
don't-
runway. That's an actual shoot.
that's
Is that
that's
not?
literally
No,
for
that's not him
bags.
walking into the game.
Perk said
I'm
you
It's
would
not
called
never
gonna
get
Darren
it.
Leak.
Nothing-
It's called
nothing
Darren Leak.
for her to do.
Darren
I'm rocking
leaked.
fake.
You can
That's
Darren
okay.
leak my balls.
All right. Okay. Jesus Christ. We are.
That's the movie. It's from Zoolander, y'all. Watch the movie. Great movie. You should watch
Zoolander?
it.
That'll be my
Zoolander.
April movie.
Yeah.
All right, that was our Happy Jewelers segment. We love Happy Jewelers. Obviously, we rock with them
Love him.
all the time. We will bring these guys in their fits from back in the 90s.
Oh, Lord.
I
y'all
got
played?
I got 90
Lord.
You got 90 seconds?
Do I got 90 seconds?
Floor is yours, yes.
Yeah. Then
You
I
sure?
got.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I mean, you're going to. Okay.
Our country is going to shit.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I went to the airport
You ready to cut
yesterday.
his mic?
Airport.
I went to the
Speaking
airport
of that.
yesterday morning. I was flying to Cleveland. I had a book signing to do. And I get to the airport.
You read?
I got a book. 4.5 stars.
4.5 pages.
Great, 100% great reviews. You might want to check it out. The Education of Kendrick Perkins. I'm going to the airport. I arrived there at 4:30 in the morning. My flight left at 7:30. I park. I go downstairs check in with all the people. I told them we're going to postpone the event. I'm going home. I went, got back in my car, and I left. I'm bringing this up because no clear was open. Nothing was open but one security line. Everybody in the Houston airport that worked for TSA quit. Literally quit. Every single person. Which got me thinking and brought me to a real moment that, hey man, those people need their fucking money. And those people need their jobs. The gas is outrageous right now. The prices are through the roof, even in Texas. Food is super expensive. How the hell is people supposed to fucking survive? I don't get involved with the whole political stuff, Democrats, Republicans, who's to blame. I don't do all that shit. All I know is that they have 300 to 400 people that work at IAH that doesn't have a fucking job right now. I already feel sorry for the people that are missing flights because they can't get through security. But the fact that none of the TSA members were in the building because I had an inside source. They had worked 2 weeks up to that, never got fucking paid. They quit. Hey, can we get the people their jobs back and pay them their fucking money? How are they supposed to live? Fuck me having to wait in the line, right? I don't give a fuck. I'll figure that out. I'll sacrifice. But we shouldn't have to wait in line because the workers should be able to get their fucking money to be able to survive in the United States. It is bad. And it is still going on right now. Like, okay, you be replacing with the ICE agents. Hey, man, that's a whole nother subject. But I don't want to see videos of them handing out water because people are standing in the line outside
We
of
travel
the
for a
airport
living.
trying to get
I'm
through
literally getting ready to go to the
fucking
airport.
security. No, but seriously, trying to get through security. Like, it's bad. We had a plane wreck, I believe, in New Jersey.
Newark,
Where
yeah.
two people were killed because we don't have enough staff in air traffic control because people are not fucking getting paid. These are people's livelihoods.
I 1000%, as all of us travel for livings and understand, again, even how close we are to LAX, that's one of those things that I'm 100% on board. Everybody's waiting in line. There ain't no clear pass for nobody else in there. There's no, as everybody's waiting in line. So, like, hey, whoever it is, y'all figure this out as quickly as possible.
Shout out. Thanks, Perk. All right. On that note, do you want to close it out with this?
Yes, 100%.
I have to go.
Where you gotta go?
I gotta go to the airport. I literally have to go to the airport.
We have 60
Bro, you
seconds.
better get there. Your ass gonna
Is your
miss
car
a flight.
here? Is your car here?
I'll be here in 1 minute.
Okay, 60 seconds.
Okay, here we go.
I could actually make this really quick and just tell you that you're wrong.
Okay, perfect. I'm wrong.
Nope.
No,
Stay dead.
No.
We'll let the chat decide.
Shout out my guy Ryan Rucco. He sent us this hoodie. You bet. It's his catchphrase when he knocks down a big shot. It's, if you've heard it a bunch of times. And I have the back. Allie was supposed to get one. He asked for both. He asked for both our addresses. I sent one address to a business, assuming that he would send both. He only sent one.
But
And so
there's only two of y'all on road tripping.
well, we're so Ryan.
Okay, wait.
Ryan, so if you make 5 and 6X, then we
Damn.
would love them for Perk and Channing also.
What? I'm a 2XL2.
Hang on. Here's the point Rich is trying to make. So there was a text chain, and Ryan Rucco had these sweatshirts going out, and he asked for addresses. And I was sitting here at the time, and I said, oh, I want one of those. And so he asked Rich, can I have the addresses?
He said addresses.
Send me her address and size.
He said send me both of y'all addresses. So I put the address to a business, Soho Yoga, right? I put an address to the business thinking he could send both to that. He goes, send me y'all addresses. Here's the address. He sent one.
He said, how would you guys take that? Please, in the chat. Should he have also given Allie's address, or should he have just said, send both to said address?
And I can see that. I can see that. But also, there is a level of send me y'all address. Send me y'all addresses. I put one in there. People would send things to your place or to us. You send things to Soho for Chosen Wine.
Do I?
Yeah, I don't Chosen Wine
Yes,
go
you
there.
do.
Oh, okay.
You do.
That's right, Chosen Wine. So that was
You
my
ain't
thought
sending too
process.
much chosen wine for free. I know that.
Shout out to Ryan Rucco. The
Shout out
sweatshirts are
Ryan.
dope. They are
Ryan.
sick. I may have just been a little extra this morning because it is so nice that I thought I was going to be wearing mine today. And
Yes.
send both to this. Oh, you weren't taking my side.
Send
Okay.
four to the
Send
address.
both to this address. Should have sent Allie's address too. I can see that line.
Send both to this address should have been the communication.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll work on our communication skills as communication majors. Before we hit the exit ramp, though, Road Trippin 10 to get 10% off of Chosen Family Wines. We love all of you. We'll be back this Thursday, 10 a.m. Pacific. Roadies, shout out. We actually were here a lot longer today and didn't even know it. We went 90 plus minutes.
Oh,
That's because of all of you, your engagement. Thursday, it's a big day. So let's get it started right here on Road Trippin' the right way. Arizona, Arkansas.
Let's go. What time? It's
do
prime
it.
time, right? It's prime
Woosah.
time. It's prime time.
Of course, it's prime time. For Perk, for Richard, for Channing, I'm Allie. We'll see you on Thursday.
Told y'all. Bear down.